Hello, everybody. So I was sitting here thinking, man, I think it's been a minute since we've done a template card. So maybe it's time to do a template card. And we're going to see how it goes right now. This is not going to be posted till tomorrow, but right now I have the 12-hour craft stream on the TV with the volume all the way down. So hopefully that doesn't act up on me. And I also have a little bird on my shoulder. So baby's on my shoulder. And usually when I come over here and sit down, baby goes. I don't know, but baby feels like he or she or whatever wants to be a little bit friendlier today, I guess. So we're going to work on the template library. And when I've skipped around on this one a little bit. So we did the number 1, right? We did the number 2. We did the number 3. Number 4, we must have done because it's not in here. It's in the box. And then I got number 5, and I guess I got number 6 out too. So I gotta find these. Where are they? Anyways, we've skipped around a bit. So right now we are actually on number 5, the accordion. And really, if you don't want to use the template, it's probably just as easy to take it and score it. Cut your paper to the size that you want your card to be and score it yourself. Baby is climbing up the power cord to the phone. All right, baby, just don't stop the recording. Baby's tongue and not the nail part of the claws, but the skin part of the claws do affect the phone. So hopefully baby is not gonna mess that up. Okay, so I'm gonna line these up so I don't have to worry about these 2 lines. And I'm gonna come here and see. This one's got a lot of lines if you're looking. That's because of the mats and layers, and I think all these sizes are different. So I just emboss the stencil or the template. That way I don't have to worry about coming back, embossing my score lines, or erasing. Right, so this is the score line. And I'm making sure that that's all doing. Because I don't want to do the mats and layers on the card base. So you have to pay real close attention with some of these, and then this one. And maybe, if we have enough time, I'll show you how to do a bigger matte layer, and then you could use the smaller one as your outside matte, but your first matte can be bigger than what they do. So I'm just gonna cut. It's been a bit since we've done one. I don't know. What have I been doing? What have I been doing? Maybe it hasn't been as long as I'm thinking it has, but it sure seems like it. Ugh. That's not a straight line. Oh, oh. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so now we're gonna go, it's accordion fold. That means one's gonna fold this way, next one's gonna fold the other way, just like an accordion. And really, this is it. Other than this, it is just there it is. There's the score line. Baby, are you tearing stuff up, baby? I don't know. I am really, am I? I'm not feeling like I'm super impressed with this. Okay, baby, we're gonna do some matting and layering, and I'm just gonna I'll just do this one, and I'll show you how we can make a mat using their template, but actually make it bigger than theirs. And I'm hoping that it makes sense when I say this. I'm always saying it. I'm always telling, not always, it's been a while since I've said it. But I tell people and then I don't know if it's making sense or not. So in here, in this template, for the mats and layers, we have the large one and the small one. Now we also have the score line and the outside line. What I want to do is get between the larger mat and layer one and the card, right? So that means I want to take 2 lines and use the outside template, and 2 lines and use the mat layer one. And that'll give me halfway between those 2. So I'm gonna line this up in this corner on the outside line. But I'm gonna score these other 2 on the mat and layer line, and the larger one. So, and I'm not going to go around. I'm just doing these 2 lines, the mat and layer. I'm going to use the outside template lines for the other 2. And that should bring me halfway between those lines. So, I'll show you. So if I used all 4 lines from the template for the card base, this would end up the same size as the card base. So using 2 of each, I'm not real straight there, should put me right between the 2. See, so it gives me a much nicer layer than the next one, than the larger. And I didn't cut straight. I'm gonna try to trim that again. And hopefully be straight. See? I don't know. Where am I here? All right. So, there's my first one. Now for my second one, because I like the smaller matte layers, right? I use this. I'm going to use the larger matte layer. And that is what's going to give me my inside matte. I don't need to worry now about doing 2 and 2. Now I can just use the larger one. And that's going to give me what I wanted. So you'll be able to see too the difference between, I should have done this on the corner, but oh well. This is the larger matte layer, so now you'll be able to see the difference in their largest matte layer and my largest matte layer, just by doing that little bit of, you know, figuring. So here's their largest, here's my largest. See? So their largest inside the card would have been this much. And some people might like that. I don't. I think it's too big. I think there's too much white. I like it to be less border. And then when I bring this one in, the blue is still at the right amount of border that it still looks nice, because I've just gone that little half bit bigger. You think it looks good? Doesn't look right. Do we want to try another one? I don't have any more of this. This was a scrap. Let me see what I have here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let me see. I need something that's gonna kind of match that. That's not pink enough. Let's try this one. That'll do it. Let's see, how does that look with the blue? We'll do it, we'll do it. We'll see. All right, so my next one, now I'm gonna come to this one. Now this isn't on the outside no more, but I'm still gonna use 2 and 2. So I come here, I put this on the valley fold line. That's gonna be the one line. And the outside, and I stick it right on that line. Can you see? This is my score line. So it's on that score line, and it's on the outside line. And now I'm going to come to the larger mat, and I'm going to use that line. And all this is doing is giving me that little half bit of a bigger mat. That's all it's doing. Just giving me a little bit of half bit. And so I'll cut there. I'm gonna cut it a little short. And I'm gonna cut here. Okay. So, here's my line. Here's my mat. Right? It's still the same size as this one because I used the same two lines. The large mat and the outside of the template. Now I'm going to use their large mat. And their large mat for this smaller one here is there and there. And I'm sticking with the mat. This is their larger mat. I'm not even using their smaller mat. And if you want to mat it 3 times, you can. You know, if you want to use that to stamp a sentiment on, or, I don't know, an embellishment or something, then, you know, use it. But I'm not using it for the matte layers. Like I said, unless you want to do three layers. And I do remember a time scrapbooking we used to do triple mattes. Not very often, but once in a while. When you needed a bigger picture than what you had, then you triple matted the picture, and that would give you a bigger mat. It would give you a bigger picture. It's not really wasn't picture, but it just made it fit in the space if you needed it that way. That's what we did. All right. So there we go, and you can see I still missed trimming a little bit of it. So we're going here and here. Then I would probably, since I only have the pattern paper really on the one, it's a pretty simple pattern, right? And I think it would still look good together. And so what I would do probably is add my embellishments to the solid, and I would stamp my sentiment right here in them clouds. That's what I would do. That doesn't mean that's what you needed. I'm just saying this is what I think I would do. Okay, so how long has this been going? Let's see. I can't see it. Okay, I will show you another. Do it again. Let's do it again in case you don't have it. You should, but, you know, sometimes it's a little... I'm not real sure if I'm explaining myself right, clearly. You know, sometimes it's... I think I can get somebody... Oh, no. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's baby. Pretty baby. Yeah, pretty baby. Yeah, yeah, pretty baby. How about that? He was actually on camera, or she, or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna come to the third. It may I don't know if it's the same size or not, but I don't need to even worry. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the score line, and I'm gonna line that up on the edge and the outside line, and line that up on the edge. And I'm going to use the matte layer line now. Whoops, that's the small matte layer line. I want the large one. See, I did it. But they're sitting here and telling you over and over, don't do it, don't do that. Make sure you use the large one. I go and use the small one. Ugh. So here we go. One more. Let's... Let's do it. Maybe. Okay. So now with the pink, I'm just gonna do the largest matte layer on here. And that's all I need to do. And it'll be the largest, baby. Are you eating paper? I think so. I'm not skipping any lines. I'm just doing that so that I don't have to score it and cut it. It's already cut right there. So, you don't like that and the Griffin stamps? Or do you like the paper? Is it just that you like the paper? Okay, oh, I did not cut that straight either. I am really... Oh, I always say I can't cut straight, I can't sew straight, I can't cut straight. Okay. So now we're at 3. 3. Now why is this one so much bigger? Did I mess up? It really, no. I don't know why that was like that. Because there's that. Okay. And there's this. And there's these. Baby. Baby, you're gonna stop my recording and then I'm not gonna be happy with that. You need to stop that. Okay. Let's just see here. There's 2 left. Very small ones. Let's kind of, I've been using this glue all day. Crafter Square, the clear craft glue. Boy, this stuff, oh, I don't know what it's, oh, I can't do this. No, it has a little bit of a strong scent. And with baby here, I can't take any chances. So I'm just gonna use the tape. Oh. And yeah, can't take no chances with baby. You have to watch all that stuff with them fumes when you have animals. You have to watch out for all that stuff. And these birds, you know, like, oh, baby got sick and that was an experience, and giving a shot to a little bird like little as baby. Not an easy thing to do. Not a pleasant thing to do. Not a cheap thing to do. So, no, we don't take chances, do we, baby? I didn't know we were taking a chance then. I'm telling you, you have a bird and you have metal in there. take the metal out. That's what happened. Baby had a bell. Baby always played with the bell. The bell was solid. But Baby played with that bell and worked little chips of that metal and ended up ingesting it, and I almost lost Baby. So if you have a bird, any kind of bird, get that metal out of the cage. I'm not doing a very good job, am I? Ugh. I like mine to be lined up top and bottom. Sometimes you end up with, this nut because you don't pay attention or whatever, and it drives me crazy. It goes in the trash. It's something that's very hard to cover up. It's almost impossible to cover up who we can. So to try to line it up there and there, and then look at my sides. So there. And that's just an odd card, I think. I mean, I don't know. It's just odd. So this is not really going to show back here, and this back here is not really going to show. I would stamp my sentiment there. Let's see, what do we have? I have one here somewhere. I know I do. I have a Valentine's one here somewhere. Where did I put it? Want to see my bracelet? That baby can be my bracelet right now. What did I do with that stamp, baby? I can't find it. I don't feel so bad. I'm watching this 12-hour craft stream, and they're all losing their stuff. Where'd I put that? Where is that? I don't see that. Looking for their stuff, and I was like, okay, I don't feel alone now. They're all doing it. They're all losing their stuff. So, I don't know. What can I do with that stamp? Aha, I found it. I knew I had it here somewhere. An ink pad. I got an orange one. No, yeah. Because this is that. No. This is the duet orange. Well, we'll try it and see if we end up being able to see it or not. Well, how about that? We can see it. Oh, I yuckied up my ink pad. Look. Yuckied it up. I didn't even realize I had all these Anna Griffin ones over here. All right. So, and then just add. Let's get the little embellishment box out, and let's stick some embellishments on. So, let's do these. Thank you, Kathy. I love these hummingbirds and flowers, and if you hadn't sent, I wouldn't have even looked at them. Some purple flowers. This is the side that doesn't really show, right? So let's do that hummingbird here. And the flower here. Let's, oh, look at this. Could this be better? And with that sky, I think that looks better. So let's just do this. Let's just put the bird down. I didn't tape that beak. I started to, and then I thought, wait. So it's not really taped. Just embellish it a little bit for you. I don't ever usually get to embellish on. So, oh, this bird is on my head. All right, so there we go. Accordion, easy enough to make. All right, everybody. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.